Well, welcome back, my friends. Yep, I've already got Big Red running. It's a little chilly outside today, but we got our flannel, excuse me. We haven't migrated to flannel yet, but we will be. There's thermal underwear on, and that should keep us pretty much warm through the day. It's a windy day, though. Oh my gosh, but I'm still excited to get this camping trip going. We got our coffee. Cheers. Got the heat going because my feet are cold. So everybody, y'all buckle up. You take care, and I'll see you when we get down to that campground. Welcome back, my friends. Oh my gosh, we've got a nice campsite. Cheers. I've been sitting here for a minute. It's a cool fall day. We're in the beginning of November, but it's a nice, clear blue sky day, and that sun hit me is keeping me pretty warm, though it's probably about rough guess 62, 63 degrees. But for me, that's comfortable. I do have my thermal shirt on here, and I have a jacket for when it gets cooler tonight. But speaking of tonight, it's going to get close to freezing, but we're prepared. But we're going to relax and enjoy some peace and quiet out here. Just get away, detached from all that city stuff, is what I call it. All the computer screens and the humming fluorescent lights. Oh my gosh. It's just so wonderful to get out here and get away from all that. And from what I'm told, there's health benefits in camping. Well, it always brightens my mood. So, for dinner tonight, though, I had, as you've seen a couple of times on the channel, and here recently, apologies for that, I bring homemade chili. But I had a very special request that I've agreed to show how I make my chili recipe. So we're going to make that with a combination of the stove and the fire. And so basically we're cooking chili over the campfire in a sort. And I have what I call my sort of secret ingredient that I put in my chili that I have found out over the years not a lot of people do it or even realize to do it. So some of you may recognize it, and if you don't, we'll get into that later. I'm running on at the mouth. Let's kick back and enjoy some peace and quiet, listen to the leaves, some sunshine on our face, and just enjoy this time out together. So everybody, appreciate y'all coming along. I truly do. I really enjoy sharing my little camping adventures with everybody. So y'all take care, and we'll be back when we're ready to get that fire going. See you shortly. Oh, my apologies, everybody. I'm just going to give you a little tour of our campground here. Just got us all caught up and just sitting in my chair and enjoying some sunshine. But there's Big Red. But this area, like I said, we're kind of on top of a hill here, and we're off from the regular campground, so that's pretty nice. But it's more like a parking area than a campground. Holy cow. But let me walk over here a little bit. Pardon the jostling. But I hope you can see through that okay. We got a nice lake over there. That's a nice view. Kind of still a little bit of a difficult view, but boy, once these leaves get off here, that's going to be gorgeous. Oh my goodness. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and set you down and we'll get that fire going. Y'all take care. Well, the wind has laid down a little bit, so let's see if we can get this fire going. We left this chunk of something behind, and I always tend to bring my own kindling, but it was few and far between. Plus we've had some rain, so it's been tricky at best. Let's see how we're going to put this guy together. There's also a remnant in here. I already tried to scrape this out a little bit. Just a little bit of a bottom. So we'll lay him up in there. Here, little sticks down here. Now I also brought door shims, 37 cents for a pack. These are great little fire starters, but you want to make sure they all get burned off before you cook over them. We're going to throw a couple of those guys in there too. That's good enough. We'll put these on there in just a minute. Whew, sorry. This stuff. I usually get some on my finger. We'll get this guy ready. This fire going. This is going to have to get going pretty good before we start dinner, so we're starting a little earlier than I usually do. Don't get off me. There we go. Right there. Oh, let's throw one more of those on there too, just to be greedy about it. Where's the fire? There we go. And we're lit. Alright, we're going to let that get started and we'll start throwing some more stuff on there. You folks take care. We'll be back shortly. Ooh, where am I going? Alright folks, now this is going to be a process. The first thing we need to do, and it's windy, so I'm trying to keep the towel from blowing away here. So I'm going to take some olive oil. This is our cook pot. I'm going to spray the bottom fairly well, because what we're going to do right now, and this will take a few minutes, to take a half a stick of butter. And oh, that's that. And we're going to put this on the fire and get that butter melting. And then when we come back, we're going to chop up an onion to add to it. So it's going to be a lot of back and forth, so I apologize for that. So, well, let's get this thing heating up. You folks take care. And we're back. Well, the butter's melting pretty good. So now, step 2 is we have a sweet onion here, and we're going to dice this whole thing up and add it to our butter. I'll put you back in here. We got wind issues, so I'm going to get started on that, and we'll be back shortly again. Like I said, this is going to be a process. Yeah, I'll chop you off in here a second. Sticker. Alright, now we got that done. That took a minute. Alright, so we're going to add this to our, to our nice warm butter now. Bear with me. If I can get out of this picnic table. And there goes my paper towels. Oh, I love fighting the wind. Come here, you. All right. I'm doing this backwards. Large beans, holy cow. All right, now we're gonna get your stove set up and start browning some hamburger. Ah, my goodness. Well, let's give this a quick stir. Oh, a blast of smoke right in the face. Ooh. Ah. Perfect. So if the wind doesn't cause us too much issues. Dust in there. All right. Put that in there. All right. All right, folks, we'll get this all browned up. We'll be back. Hey. Oh, this will take a minute. All right, everybody. Onions over there doing pretty good. I just removed quite a bit of the grease off here. So now we're going to add our McCormick's hot chili seasoning. I always like to mix this with my beef before I mix it with everything else. And so, give me a second and I'll get this all mixed up. All right, folks, we're ready to assemble our chili concoction here. Let's see if I can get in here. Oh, without knocking anything off. There we go. Okay. Woo. All right. The onions are good and done, to my taste. Stir them up a little bit. Now we're going to add our, try not to make too much of a mess here. Here's a little tub over here. We're going to add our seasoned beef. There we go. Wash you in a minute. I'm going to try and be very careful not to burn my hands. Give that a little mix. Onions through there pretty good. Ooh, it smells good already, I'll tell you what. There we go. Next, I use Rotel diced tomatoes and green chilies. Now, I've got the fire roasted kind, but you can use either one. Just dump the whole thing in there. And give that a mix. Now, this is optional number one. I use dark red kidney beans, and my sons argue with me all the time. It's not chili if you put beans in it. Well, I like beans in it. I drained these too, by the way. We'll give that a little bit of a mix. I do a lot of mixing in my chili. I try to keep everything even. We're getting to it. I'm getting sauce all over my towel. Good thing I wash them every trip. Now, one small can, what is it, 15 ounces of tomato sauce. No water. You get enough juice from the tomatoes and the onions, and well, technically the butter too. All right, hold on. Trying not to make a giant mess. And we'll give that a quick stir. And for that optional secret ingredient that I use, forgive the sun, it's coming right at my face. Sit there right there. Is this guy right here. This is 1 packed and a little bit more brown sugar. 1 tablespoon, excuse me, 1 tablespoon and just a pinch more. Yes, we put sugar in our chili. Now that is the amount that I prefer to put in there. You can put in more, you can put in less, you can put in none. But what I have found is that adding sugar, and I prefer brown sugar over regular white sugar, that's just sweet, is that it helps balance out the acidity as well as the heat. And it actually gives it more of a savory component. Now, y'all might be thinking, well, that's just bananas, put sugar in chili. I'll tell you what, if you want to try it, make your chili like you typically do. This is how, just do a little taste test. Take you out a bowl of your chili, and then pull out another bowl and take a good pinch of brown sugar and mix it in with one of them. And then do a comparison. Some people like it, some people don't. But you know what I found out? Who else puts sugar in their chili? Wendy's. But a lot of people I talked to said, oh no, I've never heard of that. I said, yep. And I know several people that have tried it and they do like it. And there are some that don't. But I like it, and you don't want to go heavy-handed on it. You're making a meat dessert. That's why I use 1 tablespoon and a good pinch. That seems to work out the best for my taste. So now we're going to get this over the fire and let it simmer for about an hour. So I'll see you guys by the fire. Take care. Oh, I gave plenty of time to clean up. Ah. Well, let's give that a check. Oh. What the heck? Oh. Pardon me. Let's see how we're doing here. Oh yeah, we're steaming up pretty nicely. We got a little ways to go yet, but that's perfect. Just let the campfire do all the work for us while we relax and enjoy some nature. Ah. All right, folks. We are done. Oh. Pardon me. Oh. Come on, get past that. There we go. All right, we are ready to jump into this. Whew. See, I like my chili thick. That's why I don't add water to it. Start with a small amount here. Try not to burn myself in the process. There we go. Now, got some more fixings to add. We're going to sprinkle on a little sharp cheddar cheese. This is my full-blown chili. And on top of that, a lot of people add, some people don't, sour cream. I just went out and picked me up a new one just for this. I can get, there we go. Right there. There's my trash. Stir it up a little bit. Think about new sour cream. It's pretty firm. Get a little dab there. And give that a mix. Perfect. Now I don't go overboard on any one of these. Some oyster crackers. There we go. And aha, we're gonna need one of these. Cheers, folks. Sun's dropping. Let's close this and keep our stuff ready for tomorrow for breakfast. The wind's laid down a little bit, but not tremendous. I like it in the sour cream. It also helps cut the heat a little bit, but also cools it down so you can eat it now. All right, let's give it a shot. Campfire roasted chili. Oh yeah. Need some more of that. And my apologies. I forgot to bring some bread so I could make a grilled cheese sandwich too. It was my bad. Perfect. Now everybody, well, that is my chili recipe. I like it. I like to keep it simple but tasty. And the sugar does help balance out the acidity in the tomatoes and the heat. Well, so does the sour cream. But but there's more chili recipes out there than you can shake a stick at. So this one's just mine. I like it. It goes together pretty simply, but I do like to let it, once everything combined, let it a good simmer for at least an hour. And typically I would let it rest, if I was starving, for about another 20 minutes or so before I actually dove into it. So everybody, I appreciate y'all coming along so far. I'm gonna eat dinner. I got most of my mess cleaned up, so I haven't set up bread yet. We'll get to that in a little bit. And then relax by the campfire. And then tomorrow, for breakfast, I'm going to attempt, I think I showed you on the last episode, this blueberry pancake mix and bacon. So you folks take care, and I'll see you in a little bit. Well, welcome back, my friends. Oh, great. Fantastic. I ate too much dinner. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. Oh. We got a decent little campfire going here. The wind is still kind of playing with us a bit. I mean, it'll pick up for a while, then it'll just settle right down, and pick up for a while and settle down. Just can't make up its mind. But the sun's going down. I'm looking right at the setting sun. Well, not directly at it. But I'm going to stoke up my campfire here a little bit. And, oh my gosh, trying to I had to let the chili cool for a while and then put it in storage bags. That stuff, it made a lot. But it was pretty good. But we will not be seeing chili for a while. I got some interesting things coming up to cook later down the road, so I hope you guys like it. Uh, but I could take a nap. Oh my gosh, I got a nice full belly. Sun's dropping, and it's temperature wise. If I didn't mention earlier, it's just spot on. Oh my gosh, it's probably like I think it's still I think it held in the lower 60s, and I'm getting a bunch of smoke, but that's okay. Yeah, that's part of camping. But I haven't gotten cold yet. Got dirty though, playing with the fire. But that's okay. Ain't nothing soap and water won't fix. Uh, well, everybody, I appreciate y'all coming along so far. It's been a nice, peaceful, relaxing adventure. Dinner was took a little longer than usual to put together, but I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. But typically when I'm camping, I like to keep it quick and easy because my goal out here is to basically sit on my hind end and just get some peace and quiet. But we did achieve that. We did achieve that while the chili was percolating over the campfire. That was nice. Well, everybody, again, appreciate y'all coming along. Looking forward to trying this blueberry pancake thing out for breakfast tomorrow. It's hope for the best. And I'm going to try to fry up some bacon. I'm not very, I don't know why. For some reason, I have an issue cooking bacon of all things. Oh my gosh. But we're going to give it a go. So everybody, y'all take care, and I'll see you in the morning. My whistler's broke. Good morning, campers. Oh, a little stiff, but that's typical for any morning for me at my age. We got our coffee. Cheers, folks. Well, I've got to get a little bit of coffee in me, and then we'll get that breakfast going. Looks like it's going to be another bright, sunny day. It's not as windy as it was yesterday, but the sun's coming up. It's warming me up pretty good. I may have to shed this jacket just moving around the campsite. But we slept great. No issues with cold or anything like that. So that was wonderful. Well, my friends, appreciate y'all coming along, making it to the morning with me and my morning coffee. Cheers. All right. Well, you folks hang tight. And I'm going to get some more of this wake-up juice in me, and then we'll get breakfast going. You folks take care. Okay, let's get this breakfast going. I'm still waking up. Oh, hold on. Apologies, I made a second cup. All right. Well, first thing we can do is we can get this bacon going. I'm sure it's going to take a heck of a lot longer to cook than pancakes. Warming that guy up. Now, sure I'm going to need a paper towel. Here we go. I just brought a half a package. I think that'd be more than plenty for me. If I goof it up, I only goof up half a package. Everybody keep your fingers crossed. This works out. Hardwood smoked thick cut. From, oh my goodness, I didn't even notice that. It was because it was on sale. It says Indiana Kitchen. Wow, Indiana bacon. Bacon's bacon. Let's get her in there. Let's turn that down. All right, folks, give me a second and we'll get this going. B. Ooh. Alright, we got the bacon pretty much done. Let's see what this takes here. We got that pan heating up. 2/3 cup of water. We can keep the wind at bay. Oh my gosh. Two-thirds, there it is. 2/3 cup of water. Not to spill it. The exact measurements of a blueberry pancake. I'm optimistic. Hopefully this works out pretty good. I'll take that off there so it doesn't fall onto the pan. Turn it upside down and shake the dickens out of it. All right, we shall do so. Shake it and then bend it. Shake it some more. Well, this is the process. I think our pan should be pretty much hot enough. We'll do a little, I always like to do a little test before I just dump a bunch of pancake batter on there. Let's see how it works out. Looks like it might need to be a mite hotter. Maybe not. Whoa, that's a, man, a bee the size of my thumb. What the devil? Here where I get you. Sorry about that. Holy catfish, that thing was huge. I mean, it was big. Oh. Well, hey, who needs coffee now? Alright, you're steaming. Let's see what's going on the other side of you. Oh yeah, I think we're going to work out just fine. We'll go ahead and turn that down just a little bit. You know, dollar, what is it? Silver dollar pancakes. That's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, it's looking up pretty good. All right, let's see if we can get one of these jokers on here. I can smell the blueberry, that's for sure. Let's try to be careful. When we get so many per container, let's do our due diligence and try not to burn anything. Yeah, this guy's done. Yeah, he's pretty much done. Yeah, made it on the plate. Speaking of which, you might even want to get that. Sit here where I have easy access to it. Lighter out of the way. And I did spray some non-stick stuff on the pan here, if I didn't mention that. Britches are falling down. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit more. Oh. Things are cooking quick. Yeah, definitely cooking quick. Woo, you swell right up. I see a little bit of a blueberry stripe there. That's awesome. Wow, that thing is puffing up like I'm surprised. May not take too long to cook these jokers. Sorry for the camera angle, folks. The sun is coming right over our shoulders this morning, and I was trying to keep the glare out of the situation. Live. That joker cooked fast. Let's give it a little bit extra time on this. Turn the heat down just a little bit more. And I, you know, it's flying around on me. That's one big old blueberry pancake. Ooh, definitely smell it. It's probably what's got that bee coming around here and smell that blueberry, my guess. Alright, let's make sure things settle in there. Number 2. This can says it makes 2.5 servings, and there feels like there's about another pancake in there, maybe. Alright folks, bear with me here in a little bit. We'll get this joker plated up and we're going to dig into some breakfast. Appreciate y'all coming along. Y'all take care, and We'll be eating soon. Look at that. Ooh. So far, I'm impressed with this little joker. We'll see. Yeah. Okay, my friends, looks like we're all done here. Picnic table. This is a tall picnic table. Holy cow. And we're on a little bit of a slant, but that's a picnic table. Sorry about that. Took a bit too big of a bite. Cheers, folks. Well, they do smell like blueberry pancakes. I'll give them that. Let's see. Let's see how we go here. Conscious of that. I got a different, something like a bowl plate is what I call it. And then we had syrup, and we're going to be working on a slope. Let's try out this little guy here. That tastes pretty much like a pancake, so it's not disappointing. But that was just a little piece there. Let's see if we can. I see blueberry in there. It's definitely hard to stab. Yeah, I can taste it. More of a hint of blueberry, but it's there. And all I'll say, it's not bad. Oh, there we can see the blueberry. Woo, hopefully you can. I don't want to get to drop it. I'll tell you what, for a little instant shake it up pancake mix, that's not bad at all. Jeez, I am surprised. Ah, bacon. I did a pretty good job on the bacon. Typically, I burn it. Oh, well, folks, I appreciate you coming along on this little camping adventure. So I'm going to eat breakfast, clean up our mess, and then we'll catch back up shortly. So you folks take care. Ah, welcome back, my friends. Ah, that was a great breakfast. Oh my gosh. And pardon me, nose itches. And I did not burn the bacon. But that little shake up blueberry pancake thing, wow, it was actually pretty good. I'm definitely gonna, in the future, be using those for my breakfast pancakes, because there was very little waste and it was tasty enough. The only thing I didn't care about for breakfast was that bee that tried to get me. That dude was huge. Oh my gosh, I do not get along with bees and wasps and stuff like that. No. They're not my friends. But weather-wise, this was a great trip. Oh my gosh, it got chilly last night, but it didn't get cold. And those days are running short. I mean, we're in November, and it's just going to get colder and colder, which is fine. I'm ready for it. I'm looking forward to it, actually. I mean, I'm surprised. I mean, there's where our campsite located, it's kind of off from the other campsites. But I took a peek last night. There's only 2 other campers in this whole campground. So that's one a plus, I think, for late fall and winter camping is you can just about be secluded out there in these larger campgrounds. It's awesome. Well, folks, I appreciate y'all coming along. I truly do. This was a good adventure. We got to relax and unwind. I got to show you my sort of secret recipe for chili, and we made a new discovery: the shake up pancake mix. I give it a thumbs up. Well, folks, I'm going to kick back, relax for a little while. We still got time before we have to, these state campgrounds, you have to be, leave by a certain time. We got plenty of time. So I'm going to kick back and relax and just enjoy some good old-fashioned peace and quiet. So everybody out there, y'all take care. And as always, I'll see you soon.